Dream Bees, welcome back. Today's yoga flow video is going to be all about alignment and back pain. So making sure that our vertebrae are well stacked, that we release the toxins, and that we try to help prevent any pains or aches. So we're going to strengthen all of the muscles around the back and the spine. If you're ready, let's get onto our mats and let's get started. Preparing ourselves on our hands and knees position. We're going to go into the lower part of the back, releasing the bottom of the spine as you arch, coming into neutral, and exhale as you tilt the pelvis forward. Going in a fluid motion, arching the back, coming through center, and tucking forward. When you're ready to go a bit deeper, we're going to begin to take a circular motion with the entire spine, allowing your body to fall to the side, releasing the neck, and continuing the circle, changing the direction, going into the shoulder blades, the hips, and the wrists. Coming back to a neutral spine, let's take our cat-cow. Inhale, opening up the heart, and exhale, pushing the ground as you let it all out. Inhale, opening up the chest, and exhale, breathing out. Using the movement to feel good, to take care of your spine and your lower body. Hold that exhale a little longer. When you're ready to release, we're going to come down onto our elbows now, feeling our belly button tucked into the spine. Our abs are strong, and as we inhale, we're going to stretch that right leg all the way behind. Holding this position like a plank. So that way we are building strength in the shoulder blades, the abs, the glutes, and the thighs. One last breath. And when you're ready, placing the knee back down and just pushing the weight back so that your head is nicely melting into the ground. A puppy pose for your shoulders, where each vertebrae is aligned. Allow all the tension and pain to melt away. And then preparing slowly for the other side, coming back strong on the elbows and stretching the left leg behind. Continue to breathe even though you are holding strong. Feeling the energy shooting from the ends of your toes. All of these muscles that we are working are here to support your back, to support your posture. When you're ready, exhale and pushing back into our puppy pose. You can take this puppy pose a little deeper and just clasp the hands together, bending the hands behind the head. Breathing into the belly. Emptying the mind. Wonderful. Keeping the knees on the mat. Exhale and push the weight forward so that the hips are parallel to the ground and the shoulders are just over your elbows. Holding this gentle plank and feeling the energy buzzing through your body. as we get comfortable, start to slide the hips onto the mat and lift the heart up in a baby cobra. Exhale, looking down onto the ground and releasing the shoulders. Let's repeat one more time. Inhale, as you look up, shoulder blades are still pressed down. And exhale, let the neck go. Allow it to be heavy. We all need a moment to realign, reset our bodies for the week. Great job. We're going to come all the way down onto our mats, placing both hands on either side of your chest and tucking those elbows nice and tight to your body. As we inhale, push the ground and lift just the upper part of the shoulders off the mat. Exhale, come down in a fluid motion. Inhale, coming up maybe a couple centimeters more. Exhale, fall. Inhale as you push, squeezing the glute muscles. Exhale, lower. Now you can release the arms as you're lying down on your belly and start to bend the right leg. Moving the hips side to side, feel the thigh being pushed into the mat. Flexing the right foot. And a little challenge, try to lift the right knee off of the mat. See if that feels good. We're going to keep that right knee bent and start to push that right knee behind you, coming onto the left side of your body, your left ear over your left arm. And that back right foot is being planted into the ground. This is just a gentle way to reset the spine. Breathing here, begin to bring that right knee forward, placing the leg completely on the ground in front of you. The knee is gently bent, and you are just resting on the side of your body. Just breathing into the moment. Exhale, stretching the legs back down and coming onto the belly so we can switch to the other side. Bending the left leg and moving the hips right and left. Releasing the tension and inflammation that builds up in the thigh and in the hips. Flexing that left foot and trying to lift the knee off the mat so that way your hips are pressed into the earth. One last moment, and exhale, put the knee back down. Preparing that left foot and pushing that left foot behind your right leg, planting the foot firmly into the ground. As you lie on the right side of your body this time, your right ear is on your right arm. And you are able to rest. Our bodies need to heal, and they need time and patience to heal. Exhale, bringing your knee to the front of your chest, placing that leg on the mat, just feeling the difference in your lower back. There's no stress, nothing to think about. Just a moment of connection and energy with yourself. Beautiful. Stretching that leg back down and coming onto the belly. Arms tucked into your sides. We're going to place our hands on the sides of our body and push ourselves back onto our knees and into child's pose. Child's pose is a true moment of safety for your back. A happy place where everything comes back together. Take your time here. And whenever you would like to roll back up, glide your hands towards you and roll back up to a seated position. Let's cross our hands on either side of our shoulders and just roll out the neck. Seeing if that feels good. And then releasing the arms. Let's go back on to our seat bones. Placing your feet in front of you. Let's bring our hands onto our knees, breathing into the spine, and as you exhale, rolling onto the mat. Looking towards the belly as you hold this pose one last time. The spine is round, and then you can release onto the mat. Maybe bring your knees to your chest and just roll out the lower spine into the ground. Enjoying that pressure. Do whatever you like. When you're ready, place your feet onto the mat. Placing your hands on either side of your hips. We're going to push the ground and lift the hips all the way up to the sky. Lift your arms up in front of you and grab your hands together, holding this half bridge pose. And if you want to go even deeper, bring those hands above the head onto the mat. And as you exhale, roll it all down. Arms coming back front. Hips back down onto the ground. And we can repeat this movement. Inhale, lifting the arms over the head and lifting the hips. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, as you unlock the spine. Maybe one last time, inhale, pushing the hips, lifting the arms over the head and holding. Exhale, keep the hips up and cross your arms by the elbows, placing the fingertips near the mat. And doing a gentle movement, wiggling the hips side to side. Move the body so that way you are sending love into those parts that are blocked. You can switch the arms and cross the other elbow on top. moving the body and the hips into all of these different areas. One last moment. And then let everything release naturally. Release the hips. Keep your arms crossed for as long as you need. And then letting the arms go. Stretch your legs and let everything sink. The more you let go, the more benefits you will feel. Allow yourself to be still. Allow the mind to be free. Free of thought and free of worry. Everything is exactly as it's supposed to be. Because you are aligned with yourself. You are aligned with your deepest desires. One more beautiful breath here. And if you're ready, bending the knees, moving the hips, coming over to the side, and slowly finding your way to your mat. Let's end our class all together, seated comfortably, as this energy is flowing in between us. This healing and aligning energy. How do you feel? Let's take one last big breath. Inhale, lifting the arms up to the sky, knowing that you are aligning yourself a little bit every day. And exhale into prayer and into Namaste.